Hello, everyone. My name is Resurrection Graves. Real quick, go to youtube.com/Resurrection Graves and click subscribe. Okay? Very important. And make sure that you share this video. You'll find more videos at youtube.com/Resurrection Graves like this one, where I just talk about a particular topic so that we can start a healthy discussion around it. Today, we're going to be talking about speaking engagements and speaking agents. So several years ago, I had someone that wanted to be my booking agent. And it did not quite work out. I'll tell you why in a second. Last year, I had a speaking agent, and I actually did pay her $500 a month for her to be my speaking agent. That also did not work out because she did not book me. And then the one a few years ago that I mentioned, she wanted me to pay her $500 a month, and I did not do it because it was not industry standard and because she was brand new to being a booking agent. The one last year, she had some experience booking famous NFL players and sports players and that kind of thing, so I thought she had a little more experience. So I was willing to take a little bit of a chance. Unfortunately, I'm out of $1,500, but this is the lesson that I learned. When you're talking about major speakers, major speaker agents do not charge a monthly fee for a speaker. They don't need to, because they have their own Rolodex. That means that they have people, meeting planners that they have relationship with, that they talk to, that know that they are a speaker agent and that they will have clients that they want to bring to them that are most appropriate for their environment. So for example, one of the things that I would love to do is speak at a TD Jakes conference, particularly Pastors in Leadership and MegaFest. Joyce Myers, I would love to speak at one of Joyce Myers' conferences. Some of these places, they have meeting planners, they have people that are, used to putting conferences together. And so they likely have relationships with speaking agents for different people. And by the way, if you happen to have some information on that, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me. But my real point to all of this is that a lot of times people are being taken. So your expectation is that you would be booked for a speaking engagement if you're paying somebody. And if they're not booking you, then you're being taken. And the reason why is because a real speaking agent has a Rolodex, has already established relationships. So let me go a little further. I have a database. I have a 68-page document that has the current name, telephone number, address, email, and college, the position of the person. Very laid out Excel spreadsheet, 68 pages of colleges and universities, right? Now, if I go out and hire a speaker agent on my behalf, I'm not going to give that person my 68-page document. What I found is that many speaker agents are saying, hey, give me all of your contacts. I did that with the woman that I paid the $500 a month for 3 months, and she still did not book me. I had people that wanted to book me for speaking engagements, and she could not negotiate a fee on my behalf. Makes no sense to me. So for whatever reason, she began to blame me for not, being marketable. Really, lady? I had been on the Today Show. I was on PBS special, Essence. I was featured in Essence. Fox 5. I was on affiliates of Fox and NBC all over the country. I was in various Huffington Post, Daily Mail. Really? I wasn't marketable. And also, I had paid an additional like $500 to get somebody to do a really nice speaker sheet for me, right? So long story short, that was just an excuse because I was definitely on point. I had my media sheet. I have everything that was necessary, my speaking topics, all of that. So it wasn't me, it was her. But, when we think about speaker agents, I just want to caution you because I had given her, I did the research and was sending, the places to her where I want to speak here, I want to speak here, thinking that this was a way for her to really get to know what I was looking for. But she never produced anything, and she kept all of my private contacts. I had been speaking 40 times a year, and so I sent her that database as well, And so that being said, the rule number one, if you're looking for a speaker agent, rule number one, they should not be charging you per month to get you booked. Why? Because industry standard is like 15 to 20% of the speaking engagement that they book. So if they book you for a $10,000 speaking engagement, they get 15 to 20% of it. If they book you a $1,000, now this is depending on whatever you all agreed to in your agreement. But they should not be charging you a monthly fee to make phone calls and try to get you booked. Why? Because that's on them. The whole point of you hiring them is because they should have relationships already with some venues that are appropriate for you, that are your target market for you to be able to speak. If they don't have that, they're not the right speaking agent. The second thing is you want to make sure that they are not asking you for your entire database. They shouldn't be asking you for all of your database because they should have their own, right? So those are two really, really key things that you want to make sure that the speaker agent knows. And if your speaker agent, number three, does not ask you about your media sheet and doesn't seem to be concerned about how you packaging yourself, and they don't know exactly what you need to be able to present, they're not a speaker agent. So, I just want to help people to save a little bit of money, avoid scams and spams. And there are very well-meaning people that are starting businesses, and they're startups. And so if they haven't done the right background, if they don't really know exactly what it is that that is standard in their industry, then they may innocently be trying to charge you for them to learn how to serve you, So that being said, I hope that this is helpful to someone. And if you have any questions, feel free to make sure that you leave them for me below. Again, subscribe, youtube.com/Resurrection Graves for more videos like this. These videos are intended to really start a dialogue, and I hope that in some way I'm being supportive of you with your growth, and that you have an amazing day. Thank you, and be extraordinary.